Mikey, Buddha, and William Waffles.
I don't drink soda.
My people told me about the memes.
They told me we got the top 10% of all memes shared on the internet that day, and I think it's good because the people, we gotta reach the people in the deficit.
So
we're gonna bring back
a group of people I went to high school with. They were like,
I can't remember any of his stances.
not band nerds, but they were like had a band.
Okay.
And so they were like musical people in high school.
Not band
Musicians.
nerds.
They
had a band.
Well, no, they like played band instruments, but they weren't part of band in school.
So they were hardcore band,
Probably.
but not hardcore music.
Yeah, they played like crazy music. It was
Welcome
weird.
to the Natural Habitat Podcast.
What up, guys?
Mikey Booyah, William Waffles. Hardcore band.
But the group of these like 12 dudes still hang out today, even though they've kind of moved around the
A 12-person band?
Yeah, it was like ska. That's why they used like band
Just
instruments
that big
and shit.
brass band?
Yeah.
The one that's like brass, I forget what it's called, but there's like 40 members and they all fucking...
Yeah, shit like that. That on a smaller level.
Okay.
But they've been posting literally like all these pictures of them from back in the day and modern, like as a group with Bernie Sanders.
Oh, what?
Like 40 fucking plus pictures of him in the memes of like their own pictures, like hanging out with the crew.
Oh, okay. So
like he's part of the crew.
So they inserted Bernie Sanders cold every time?
Yeah, every fucking time. And we grew up in California, dude. So there he is with his gloves, just all.
Yeah. I hate it.
It's dumb.
I hate how much it like caught on.
So
quick.
fucking fast. It went crazy. Mm-hmm. Like Bernie's everywhere, and it's like, why?
And it's because it's something that doesn't have like a political side, and everyone can, I guess, enjoy it in a way.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to have a certain belief.
It's not mean. It's not like a...
He's just trying to keep warm.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nobody's like being mean to him about it either. They're just putting Bernie Sanders in weird spot.
Why is his mask all crooked is my thing.
There's people are posting pictures of like the middle of Margarita El Camino with Bernie Sanders sitting in it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Everybody is on this Bernie Sanders train.
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
a lazy meme is what it is. You can just
It
put
is.
Bernie Sanders anywhere.
Yep. And you're like, boom, look, I made a meme.
And
Hey, look, I put Bernie there, made a meme. What the fuck?
And one thing that people don't like notice and really appreciate, which I was listening to Red Bar the other day, and he was talking about the Bernie meme, and he was like, all the work is done for you.
Oh, yeah.
Like if there's something that you could do where you can look up and find a version of it where the background's already taken out and you didn't do any work in Photoshop or trimming out the background and making this sticker, which a lot of the things, did you see my come on Mando meme that I did, my Joe Biden Mando meme?
Oh, that was you?
Yeah, I made that.
Oh, bravo.
And I had to, go and find all the pieces for that and put it together. Yeah. And just like Bernie Sanders, the head was already cut out for me. I just found a PNG of someone that already did all the hard work.
There you go.
And then I slapped it on there. So
you made a meme.
Yeah, I made a meme and it was easy. Yeah. And that's what people make these Bernie memes and they're like, look at how brilliant I am. I made a new Bernie meme. And it's like, no, it kind of just blends in like a Family Guy episode.
Yeah.
With all the rest of the Bernie memes.
I mean, I may not be like very tech savvy, but I've gotten to the point where I can pull specific imagery off of like Reface and put it onto something else.
Yeah, you've been a refacing fool.
I have.
A refacing ass fool.
I like to put my face on other people's bodies. It's fucking weird, but
I still don't think it looks like you. I think that maybe one or two of the videos that you've sent me look like you. And the rest of them don't. It just looks like a disfigured version of
I got real hard up there for a minute doing family photos of you, me, and Chanel, where you were our children. They're great.
Yeah, you sent me a couple of those.
I like the one where you were the boy and the girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Very disturbing faces.
Yeah, there was one where I was like a 40-year-old housewife woman with a bowl cut.
Uh-huh.
And I like that one. That one was really good. But I wanted to talk about real quick Hamilton's Pharmacopoeia.
Yes.
There's a new season of this shit out.
Oh, really?
And I want to say I've been watching it on YouTube. And they've been like weird about dropping the episodes. They're not dropping when they're supposed to. And then one of them came out and then got pulled.
Because he has an agreement with one of the streaming services.
Yeah, it's because Viceland has the deal with Hulu.
Yep.
But it's not on Viceland at all. Or not Viceland, but on Hulu at all.
Yeah, it is.
The third season?
Not the new episodes yet, no.
Yeah. And that's what usually when a new season comes out, they'll put it on whatever streaming service.
Hulu's really weird about when they put new stuff on.
Yeah.
They usually, unless they have a current contract, say like they do with The Simpsons, where they will only have 5 episodes of The Simpsons on, but you get a new one every week.
Yeah.
They also have contracts with like Hell's Kitchen, where they have all Hell's Kitchen on there and you get the new episodes. And then they do stuff with like American Dad, where you won't get the new season for like a year after it's come out.
Yeah.
So it's really weird how they have these like agreements for different shows, even though most of them are owned by the same company.
Yeah.
So
it's just like different contracts for everything.
yeah, contract. There's the word I was looking for.
And I was talking about how
Agreements.
the other day about how they pulled The Office off of Netflix. Well, they didn't pull it. Their contract just ran
Contract
out.
went up, yeah.
And then they put it on Peacock, the new NBC streaming service.
Which I watch Peacock because that's where I watch Psych.
Oh, yeah.
Psych. Yeah.
But this, especially if you already own the content, like NBC, for them to start their own streaming service, like, this shit's money, son.
Oh, yeah.
There's, like, if you do the math on Netflix, it's, like, crazy. There's, like, there's almost, like, 200 million active subscriptions.
Yeah.
Like, that's not counting people that are using other people's accounts.
Right.
Like 190 million paid users at soon to be $19.99 a month because it's going up. And it works out to like fucking $50 billion a year just in monthly payments.
Yeah.
So that's how they could just throw all this money at all the Netflix originals. And
well, like Netflix bought up Cobra Kai.
yeah.
I mean, the first season and a half was a YouTube Red exclusive.
I haven't watched the second season or the third season.
I haven't watched any of it.
But I heard that with the third season, you could tell that it's like Netflix now. That they have Netflix money.
Yeah.
And not just YouTube money.
Well, it makes sense.
But Hamilton's Pharmacopoeia, I love that shit.
Hello, your show is greenlit. This is Netflix. How may I help you?
But I've been stoked on the third season. It came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, it was just like on YouTube from Viceland. They were like, new Hamilton's Pharmacopoeia season. And it was, what, Amazon?
Is it on Prime?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, cool. Coolbino.
And so this first episode, Synthetic Toad Venom Machine, was crazy because in the second season somewhere, he did this whole episode about Bufo Alvarius, which is the desert toad.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he found all of the use of, you would like squeeze the gland of this toad onto like glass, let it dry, scrape it off, and then smoke it. And it was DMT. It would send you on this crazy DMT journey. And
that's fucking crazy. I'm a squeeze a frog onto some glass. It can't be like a rock or wood or or metal. It has to be glass, like this very non-porous material. And then I'm going to let it dry and smoke it.
Yeah. Yep. And people all did this because of this pamphlet.
Oh, a pamphlet.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking A.
This was a pamphlet, a little booklet that told you like why it got you high. It told you where the glands were, how to secrete it, how to respect the toad.
Because I bet you people were just fucking eating toads.
Yeah, probably. And so someone wrote this pamphlet under a pseudonym, right?
Okay.
And distributed this shit everywhere. And people got this back in, the 60s or 70s or whatever, and started doing this. And it was this whole toad fucking venom psychedelic craze, right? And now there's like a whole subculture about it. They do conventions every year and shit about the Bufo Alvarius. And what's going on? Is everything all right? Or are you Googling something?
Yeah, I'm Googling stuff.
Okay. So in season 2, he did this whole episode about it, and he found the guy. His name was Albert Most, the pseudonym, I think, something like that. He found the guy who wrote the pamphlet and like interviewed him, right?
Whoa, crazy.
And the dude's like, yeah, I fucking found out about it. I had to tell people. I didn't want anybody to bust me, so I did a different name. It's crazy. And he was like an old shaman-y kind of guy.
Yeah.
So they put it out, whatever, blah, blah, blah. The first episode of season 3, Hamilton's like at home. His hair's all grown out. He looks like a guru.
Yeah.
And fucking... he just at home mid-pandemic. And he's all like talking about how all the things that he got wrong in the first 2 seasons. It's like there's some equation that's like not right. And then he's like talking about something and he's like, I said this, but I actually should have said this, blah, blah, blah. And then it shows Albert Most, the guy. And he's all like, and this was my biggest mistake of all. Then... intro. And I'm like, oh,
What's the frog called?
Bufo Alvarius.
Bufo Alvarius, the psychedelic toad of the Sonora Desert. Mm-hmm. By Albert Most.
Albert Most. Yeah, I got it, right? There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so after the second season aired, people came out and they said, that's not Albert Most. People that knew Albert Most were like, that's not him. And then people that knew that guy were like, he's not Albert Most. He wasn't even in that area in that time of his life, And so it opened this whole journey to find the real Albert Most. Which he did. He found the real guy. And then he got all kinds of pictures and all of this like data. And then he got his journal that was all about...
fucking cocksucker.
You'll be all right.
I know, it hurt.
He found his journal that was all about like drug compounds and different chemical creations and cocktails that you can make for different psychedelic experiences. And pretty much it was just a drug journal with like thousands of different things that have never seen the light of day and never been created or tested or anything. And now Hamilton has that and he understands it.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So he's going to become the guy that like recreates all these drugs, which is going to be dope. But it was insane, dude.
Crazy.
And this guy was just out in the desert and fucking had heard about it from somewhere, heard that the toad had DMT in it. I forget where, but went to the desert, found a toad, squeezed it onto the windshield of his van. And it was like him and his girlfriend and their dog. And he was the very first person to smoke toad venom. So he was like a chemist and like a scientist himself. And he assumed that the toad created DMT. Nobody knew it.
Okay.
He was just like with the right climate and the right body type and the right this and right that, which the ideal conditions would be a toad in this desert climate and went and like found it and like figured out like, what's this big old lump? I'm squeezing it. Stuff's coming out of here. Onto his windshield, let it dry, smoked it, went to a whole nother dimension, and now here we are today.
It just baffles me how somebody could do something like that. Like, what possesses a motherfucker? It's like, oh God, I heard frogs make you trip. Check it out, babe.
And not even to be like, I heard a story about someone that did this, and it was crazy.
Yeah, no.
To be the first guy to do
I
that.
heard frogs make you trip. Come on, babe.
No, it's
grab Fido. We're gonna go find this and see if it happens. Froggy.
I think frogs make you trip because he didn't even hear it from anybody. There was nobody before him that did it.
What did he do beforehand? I mean, the guy had to know something about like.
Well, I mean,
animals.
Yeah, that's where the holes in my story will be filled with season 3, episode 1.
Sweet.
Of Hamilton's Pharmacopoeia, which will tell you the whole thing. I just forget that part. But there is a reason why he was there searching for it.
Word. And
I think it was based on like his research.
Crazy. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Get a little deeper into it.
Yeah. But it was dope, dude. I'm stoked on that. I'm excited.
Good old Hamilton.
Mm-hmm. You've been getting down on 90 Day Fiancé, right?
I have.
Oh, shit.
Lots.
I love it.
It's good.
We just watched the quarantine. We're watching the quarantine season right
quarantine
now.
Time.
And it's so funny to see them because it's filmed like 3 weeks into quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, we've been on lockdown for 23 days. And hopefully we can go out soon. And then nobody can do social distancing right yet.
Oh, God.
Like they're all like, we're going to go bring some toilet paper to all of our friends and neighbors. And then they just go house to house. And they'll like walk up, hold no mask, no gloves or anything, just holding the toilet paper, talking on it, flipping it around, kicking it like Ace Ventura and shit. Then they go and they put it on the door and like step back like 2 feet. And they're like, we're going to social distance. We're going to stay back, but there's toilet paper. And they're just talking at them. Droplets flying everywhere.
Oh, God.
And then they just pick it up, no gloves, and fucking put it in their mouth. And it's just like the craziest thing. And then they're all like joking around, like, oh, we have to do this. This is, I guess, normal now. And it's cool because they have no idea.
Oh, my God. Here we are almost a year later.
Yeah. I love that they're like, I love seeing them react because it's just like how we all reacted to it. I love seeing them react to the early stages of the lockdown, thinking that it's almost over.
Oh, God.
Like a lot of them are like
those days.
They had the 2-week lockdown, and if everything's cool, it'll open back up. And then I remember at like the 13 days, they were like 2 more weeks.
Yep, they're like, shit's not cool yet, guys.
And that's where everybody's at. Everybody's on like their second 2-week stretch.
It was bad for toilet paper.
Yeah, all the toilet paper's empty. And they all think that it's going to be cool. They're all like, any day now, we're going to be able to go outside. Fools. We just gotta slow the curve or whatever. Yeah, they don't know shit. And I love it. I love watching it and being like,
nice.
I'm from the future and you guys are fucked. I wish I could tell them.
Things are not going to get better.
Man, that's crazy.
They only get worse.
Let's see. We had this Baltic anomaly, which turned out to be nothing.
You know, like a Baltic.
But, I do want to go into, because I still don't really know all of the history.
A cootery?
Of the coot.
I'm the coot commander.
Coot board. I'm the coot commander.
I take that motherfucker and I'm like...
The pronunciation, the true pronunciation, charcuterie. Yeah. Charcuterie.
Charcuterie board.
Charcuterie board?
Charcuterie board.
No. It's a charcuterie board.
Charcuterie.
Shaw. There's no R.
Charcuterie.
There's a R, but it's silent. Charcuterie board.
Charcuterie. A charcuterie.
Here, you know what? Let me just actually play this again.
Give me the charcuterie.
I want to say
it's like calling a buffet a buffet.
Charcuterie.
I made such a nice charcuterie at the buffet the other day.
Why is it not playing?
See?
Bro?
It said charcuterie.
It said
Charcuterie.
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 Charcuterie. Okay.
Charcuterie.
We'll cut all that out. We'll come back in.
Charcuterie.
The art of the charcuterie board. That's not, it's
so arty.
right.
It's so arty.
So, charcuterie board, which is an assortment of meats, cheeses, crackers, nuts. We got fruit. We got dips. We got spreads.
Oh yeah, man.
We got toasts. We got mosts. We got
olives,
ghosts,
and
olives.
I like me some good like garlic stuffed olives.
Ooh, I want to get some macadamia nuts for it. I like macadamia.
There you go.
That'd
There
be
you go.
good.
There you go.
So, you guys have seen these charcuterie boards. Maybe if I remember in the edit.
What do you mean? Hold up.
I'll
What
put
do you
a
mean these
picture
people have maybe seen a charcuterie board? Everybody knows what the fuck a Lunchable is.
Oh yeah, okay.
We all,
I guess, yeah, a
everybody
Lunchable.
grew up eating a Lunchable at some point. If you didn't have them, you always wanted one. But
Oh man,
right? But a Lunchable was an introduction to us as children of what a charcuterie board is.
it is.
Here's some crackers, some cheese, some meat. Oh yeah, here's a little candy too. And then as we got older, it developed more. They're like, here we got a drink. Maybe we'll give you a little cupcake with your charcuterie. And then they have like pizza charcuterie where you make your own little pizzas right there.
Yeah.
So
And these are all things in a charcuterie now.
yeah. And now you can go to where, if you go to your store, go to your local grocery store and go to where they sell Lunchables. There's not just Lunchables anymore. Somebody grew up eating Lunchables and was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm an adult. I want a more adult Lunchable.
Yeah.
So they have like quick to-go charcuterie packs, which has a couple of nice crackers in it, might have a couple of matzo balls in it with like a little bit of prosciutto rolled up. And I mean, they're expensive. But if you're out working hard all day and you're like, I want a little charcutes in the afternoon, you pick it up, you eat it, you get back to work.
I want a little charcutes in the noon.
Little noon shoots. Little noon coots.
Little noon coots.
Anyways, they are good.
Yeah.
And we've gotten to the point where you have like mozzarella sticks covered in prosciutto.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Yeah, you could buy like a 2-pack of them. You could buy like the Sargentos. Will come with like a nice cheese and like a couple of nuts and a little bit of fruit.
Yeah. Dude, it's all charcuterie.
I'm telling you, bro, charcuterie is not only been introduced to most people at a young age, everybody knows what it is and still eats it. At this point, you go to somebody's house and you have dip and crackers and there's cheese and like some salami out. That's a fucking charcuterie platter.
Yeah. And all the way down to, I mean, there's these things that I get at Albertsons that has like strawberries, cheese, crackers, or granola.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And like apples. It's like this is a charcut.
Yep.
All of my favorite things. These are all things that I love to eat.
Yeah.
Are charcuts.
Yeah, that's right, dude.
And that is why this year for Valentine's Day, me and the amazing, beautiful Raven are making a charcuterie board.
Oh, there you go.
And enjoying it to ourselves.
Nice.
As a treat on Valentine's Day, get hella lit, eat the whole thing. And we're building it from scratch, our own.
You were talking to me about it earlier, and something you did not mention, but I'm going to tell you is one of the most important parts of a charcuterie board. The board.
Yes. No, yeah. No, we're aware. We're aware of that.
You need a appropriate, nice board.
Yeah.
Hell, you could even get a nice, like, cut of wood, just a big slab of wood, and that'd be great.
Yeah. We've actually been talking about this a lot because that's one of the first steps that we need to do.
It is very important. It's going to tell you how large your charcuterie can be.
Yeah. And we, one thing that I was thinking of, I actually thought about, I brought up just getting wood, like getting wood from like a cool thing or a cool place or an old building or like coffin wood from like the coffin of a serial killer or something would be cool.
That'd
Dig
be
up
fucking
like
dang.
John Wayne Gacy, grab a little piece of his coffin lid. And I think that what we're going to end up doing is we've been looking at all kinds of them like online.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to order some.
Now, a
super lit
charcuterie
one.
board is excellent. To step your game up slightly, get a small, like 3-tier stacked, like serving tray. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Though that like ups the game so much because it gives you the level for like to remove your crackers from the board and leave the board strictly for like meat, cheese, and fruit.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. And I was looking at one that had like another board that slid out from the bottom. It had like little cubbies where you could put like all the nuts and little things and pop it open.
There you go.
Everything's all contained in there.
Yep.
And then there's boards that have like cutouts almost, like little indents for like certain things. Like there'll be like circular indents for you to put cheeses, like round cheeses, and square ones for sliced stuff. And just like a little hole for you to put, you know, nuts and piled up things.
Yep. And presentation is key.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, charcuterie really can just be thrown on a table and people can eat it. Most certainly. But it's not really a charcuterie board unless the time and effort has been put into it to have it be visually pleasing as well.
Yeah. And that's what I've been looking up like a lot of building charcuterie.
Certain meats next to certain nuts and cheeses can't be next to this. There's a certain way to design a charcuterie board for people visually eat first. Even if it's something you're just making for you and her, you're both going to finish it, probably go smoke, and then come back to it. And when you do that, the first thing you're going to be eating with is your eyes.
Yeah.
You're going to want the nose, the visuals. You want all of that to compare and compete with each other and come into a beautiful melody of charcuterie.
Then you start grabbing things all like are close to each other that complement each other well and go well together.
And then you could start getting crazy where you're like, I'll take a piece here and then I'll reach way over here and grab something. You know, wrap that up.
Oh, yeah. And just fill all those gaps with like little things, little grapes, little nuts, little this, little that. Fuck. So I found out that charcuterie is actually the act of cooking the meat. It's like a prepared meat, bacon, ham, sausage, terrines, galantines, balbones, paettes, confit, pork. Primarily from pork. So it's really all about like the cooked meats, the aged meats.
Yeah.
Things like this, your salamis, your bablamis, your Italian dry rub chubs. Italian dry chub. And yeah, there's like a meat shop in here. There it is. Just this crazy fucking Italian meat shop.
That guy is so angry somebody's taking his picture right now.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck is this? But, so charcuterie is really all about cooking the meat. And it's a French way of preparing and cooking and preserving the meat.
Okay.
So
it's a charcuterie board.
Charcuterie board is where you have the meat on the board and then you implement other flavors to go in. Your cheeses, your crackers, your stackers.
Nice.
Your peas, your
have you guys thought as far as to go as maybe getting a bottle of wine?
Oh yeah, we're doing that.
Okay,
we're doing that also. We actually have the wine already.
Ooh, there you go. Nice.
And it was a gift from my sister, so it's like a special.
Did you get
wine.
it for Christmas?
No.
Oh, okay. I got a bottle of wine for Christmas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg wine?
Yeah, dude.
Christmas Snoop Dogg wine?
Yeah. It's the Criminal series. Do you know what that is?
Oh, yeah. The
Yeah.
21 Criminals or whatever?
Yeah.
21 Crimes?
Yeah, it's Snoop Dogg.
Nice.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was shopping wine the other day.
Yeah. Matt got that for me for Christmas.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to bust open that wine. Charcuterie root. We're getting honeycomb, which is like a staple. That's a key thing for us.
Ooh, yeah. Where is it? Is it Costco? I think it was Costco had it, but somebody was telling me that Grocery Outlet has a really good deal on it right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like a big square plastic of it where there's 4 little different sections you can use.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Let's go check
I
that
charcuterie
out.
often, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we did for Christmas because we didn't eat Christmas dinner with our friends. So we did like a charcuterie board in the afternoon with them or earlier in the day.
Yeah. Fucking charcut. I'm so ready.
Yeah, dude.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
We're gonna go and get like all kinds of stuff. That's what I've been checking out, all of these like bougie ass markets and stores
Yeah.
and cheese shops and meat places and shit. And
Ooh. If you guys get a chance, I'd say go down to what the fuck is the name of that town? Solvang.
oh yeah,
Go to Solvang.
I was
It's
thinking
a bit of a drive, but you guys,
Yeah.
they have like mad specialty shit like that. You probably get some real fucking good meat down there.
Yeah, you're right. I was thinking about there's this place called JR Meats or whatever, something like that, and it's in like South County somewhere.
Okay.
And they have they're like one of the only places around here that has like Wagyu beef.
Interesting.
And I was thinking about going and getting one of those to have a nice bougie steak one night.
I'd be curious just to search like gourmet deli meats around us and see what kind of places pop up. There's gotta be some good places in like Templeton and near the coast.
Yeah.
Because it is such a heavy wine industry that, I mean, you guys go to Costco?
I mean, not really.
Do you have a Costco card?
Yeah.
Go. They have great deals on like prosciutto right now.
Yeah.
Like they've got a good selection of decent cheeses too. And they usually have like a couple of like trio packs of like pretty good cheese that come on its own little board already. So you can maybe think about doing that because I know Costco has always got something interesting.
Yeah, that's what the next couple weeks is all shopping for stuff.
They have a 10-pack right now of creme brulees. So that comes with just like the little cream in a dish and then the sugar you pour on top and then you just take our torch and go
Yeah.
and then boom, fresh creme brulee right there, dude.
Fresh creme brulee. Let's see. 100 things to put on a charcuterie board.
All right, I bet a bunch of these are going to be basic as fuck.
Yeah.
Because the thing is like, yeah, it's going to say cheese, but that's the thing is there's so many different kinds of cheese.
No, but they need 100 things, so they're probably gonna. Let's see: grapes, strawberries, bananas, oranges, apples, kiwis, pears. What is this?
No,
They're
Hold up.
just listing
Go up.
food.
Go up. Apples and pears? Yes. Strawberries? Yes. Bananas, oranges? No.
No.
Kiwi? No.
Can you imagine bananas and kiwi?
Cantaloupe? If you had to the side maybe a melon bowl with melon balls? Yes. But don't go in there with your fucking squares of fucking cantaloupe. Right?
Yeah.
Cherries? Yeah, that's nice.
Blueberries would be good.
Blueberries are usually part of it. There's something you could just pop real easy. Pineapple's a little much.
That little berry melody with blueberries and raspberries and shit. That'd be good.
I've seen snap peas. Carrots are a bit tailgatey.
Yeah, why would I want carrots and celery
Yeah.
and cucumbers?
Yeah, well, you can get like nice zucchinis and get like
Yeah.
slices of those.
Yeah, but that's not the same.
Same with like a summer squash, maybe.
What a shitty phoned in list.
Bruschetta. That's what you're talking about. Your little pieces of baguette you want to toast. That's bruschetta.
Yeah.
Chips. Fuck no. Get the goddamn chips out of there.
Can you imagine?
Goldfish. Goldfish can be appropriately used in a charcuterie board.
Yeah.
As like a decorational piece, not as like, here's a bowl of fucking goldfish.
Yeah, I believe it. Plus, it's a nice. I think that there should be a lot of things on there that are
croutons. You already got the fucking
hold on.
bruschetta, and that's the like high end crouton. What the
Yeah.
fuck, guys?
I think that there should be a few things on the board that there should be some that like bring you back to like a time in your life. There should be some that feel familiar. There should be, so just in case if you ventured a little too far down the board,
Yeah.
and you get something that was maybe a weird combo, or you try something that it turns out you didn't like, you could run back to the safety of the goldfish.
Well, like I'm
Pop
a
a
fan
couple
of
goldfish
a
in.
pepper jelly on a cream cheese
Yeah.
for a charcuterie board.
Yeah. Pepper jelly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I had that at the little charcuterie that we had at your house.
Yeah. We had they have a bacon pineapple pepper jelly that is fucking just insane.
So I mean, this is just every food that you can imagine.
Yeah,
At this
no,
point,
like-
they're just doing every food.
Balsamic vinegar, like half of these I would suggest putting on there. Beef jerky, I wouldn't go buy any beef jerky and put it on there.
Beef jerky.
Now, like Catenio Bros, you want to like buy a stick and cut little strips off. That would go great with a lot of different stuff because it's a nice cured meat.
And that would be like a cool garnish too if
And
you
that-
did like little piles of like.
And when it comes to beef jerky, you can't get like normal store-bought beef jerky.
Yeah, it has
It's
to be
too
gourmet
sweet.
jerky.
It's got to be just meat.
You can't do Jack Links.
Yeah, no.
It's all shiny.
Yeah.
It looks all waxy. Yeah, it just has to be aged meat or preserved
Boiled
meat.
eggs, that's the half-ass version. You got to do fucking deviled.
Yeah.
Now, here we go. See, this is weird. Now, in my opinion, charcuterie boards don't have a bunch of sweet shit. You may see like a chocolate here or something more sweet over here, but for the most part, it's a savory and sweet combo. Like you may have sweet stuff as like a cherry or a berry.
Yeah, but it's more salty, savory.
Yeah, you're not having sweets. So like a couple of cookies, yes. Chocolate chips, yes. Fruit snacks, Skittles, peanut butter cups, jelly beans. Jelly beans could be kind of fun, but that's still like way too sweet. That's taking you out of what you're trying to enjoy. All of these taffy, chocolate, caramel, those are kind of, but I don't see those there.
I think that fruit snacks would probably be good if you got like some really good ones that were like that tasted good, and it would change it up to be like that chewiness of the fruit snack is like a different
Dried fruit.
different mouthfeel.
You get dried fruit.
Yeah, why not just dried fruit instead of fruit snacks?
Fruit snacks is the the bitch
You're
ass
right.
version of doing it.
Yeah, you're right.
Because like that's real nice. Like dried fruit is fucking key too.
Swedish fish.
No, I love Swedish
Cereal?
fish. I fucking love Swedish fish. They do not belong on a charcuterie board.
Cereal. You know what we should do for the thumbnail? I'm gonna build a charcuterie board with all of these things.
Oh my god!
Not all of them, but like all the worst ones that shouldn't be on here.
Right?
And be like, we're making charcutes today. But yeah, I think that it's fun. I've been having a lot of fun experiencing bougie lifestyle things while not entering into the bougie world.
Ooh, you know what I did not see on there? Veggies.
Yeah.
So like a nice pickled veggie.
Yeah, definitely.
Say asparagus maybe. Is real good. You could do like a hot pickled cauliflower. Would be a nice change up. It's a good texture. Kind of brings a little bit of heat.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Or like a little, like a quartered artichoke heart would be good.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Have something to dip it in.
Yeah.
And that's what, like a round of dips also.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Almost like a thing in the middle.
That's like where the cream cheese and pepper jelly kind of comes into. It's a dip dash spread.
Or maybe around the side.
Now, I'm not a huge person on hummus, but I always eat some when it's on a charcuterie board.
Yeah.
A nice little hummus. Well, because hummus is a great pair for different crackers and occasionally a cheese. A lot of people are like, hummus and cheese. I'm like, fuck yeah, fuck the cracker. Take the cheese and dip it in the hummus.
Yeah.
You get weird sometimes when you charcuting.
Yeah. You gotta mix
So,
it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. I'm ready. And I think that we should all get into the charcuterie lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like you said, we've been eating charcuteries our whole lives, didn't even know it.
Yep.
And I urge everyone out there to make your own charcuterie board.
See, I'm thinking so deep into it at this point. You could start off your charcuterie with the wine, right? You finish that bottle of wine off, and then when your charcuterie's done, have even maybe a small side charcuterie of more sweet items.
Ooh.
You know, maybe like a hella dank muffin from somewhere. Go to like a nice bakery and pick up 2 pieces of chocolate. You know what I mean? Like just a little charcuterie board. Because I know you guys are hella into nice coffee.
Yeah.
So after everything's done with your charcuterie board, brew up some fresh, nice coffee. Yeah. Have a little sweet charcutes to top it all off.
Oh, man. I actually unlocked a new level in life yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right.
I have a coffee grinder now.
Ooh, dude.
Which I learned that when you grind the beans, it opens up the beans and releases all the aromatics. Which much like if you were to take gasoline and pour it into a can,
yep,
and then let it sit there, after a couple hours, that's all the fumes are gone, the gas is all kind of leaked out.
Yep.
After a couple days, it just turns into water. Like it's not really flammable anymore, and you put it back in your car, it won't ignite. It loses all of its potency, which happens with coffee grounds.
Same with nuggets.
Yeah, same with nuggets.
If you don't keep your nuggets properly sealed, or if they've been around too long, or they're just open to the air, they don't have that same aroma or scent to them when they're popped open.
Yeah.
You lose.
Yeah, you lose all those terps,
yep,
all the terpenes, which is the same with the coffee. You lose the coffee terpenes. Coffee. So I learned that, and I learned that I've been slipping. I've been getting coffee that's been ground fucking months ago.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking it going like, ooh, that's so good. Mm-hmm. And now buying whole bean coffee, grinding that shit right before I put it in.
Ooh.
Aromatic as fuck.
I'm just suggesting to you here.
Yeah.
But with the 2 little charcuterie boards, I think because you're still a few weeks off, and you, like, say, with our guy, his product. Mm-hmm. You smoke pretty much what he's got. Mm-hmm. Try and curate the smoke, like maybe 2 or 3 different kinds of smoke throughout the charcuterie experience.
Ooh, that's a good idea, because you remember that show Bong Appetit?
Yeah.
I'm going to actually watch through that, because they do a lot of that, where they'll say, since we're eating this, I'm going to pair it with this strain.
See, there you go.
This orange kush goes really well with this because of the, these citrusy terpenes match well with the whatever.
Yep. Your sweet, your savory style, even like a because I know, like I said, you guys are probably going to spend the time to get it done. And you're not going to sit down right away. You're stoners. Yeah. You're going to be like, it's time to get burnt. Then you'll go do that.
Plus, once it's done, it has to exist for a while.
Yeah.
Like it has to set almost. Like almost like macaroni and cheese. You can make macaroni and cheese and it's good. But then once you make macaroni and cheese and then kind of like go take some bong loads and maybe watch like a half an episode of something, and you come back and it has that kind of thick layer on the top, and you stir it and it's all like thick and noisy. All like,
yep, like a pot of mac and cheese.
So much better. Now, and I think a charcuterie does the same thing. It all settles.
They do, but they are time limited.
Very true. They need to be.
So like these aged and dried meats, those are usually pretty good out for a while. So are most of the cheeses.
Yeah.
But you get into like some fruit, you get into like, say, the baked brie. If that sits around too long, you're down to a hard brie. It's not hard, but it's not warm.
Yeah.
You're having cold brie. Mm-hmm. So there are aspects to a charcuterie board, and that's kind of where you build it as like the baked brie is more of a beginning part of the charcuterie board because it's a temperature specific part of it.
Yeah.
Not everything you're going to have on the charcuterie is going to be hot, let alone even warm. Most of it will be room temp.
Plus, I want some spinach artichoke dip in there.
Ooh, you like yours warm or cold?
Warm.
Yeah, see, there's difference. Though you have to, maybe you have that set off you take your middle smoke break and then heat up the second warm dip dish. Come back,
do round 2 with warm stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
or maybe
that.
you separate your warms out. Mm-hmm. Coming in on the beginning, work it into the middle somewhere.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
It's a journey. It's an adventure.
Okay. I'm gonna go buy stuff. I'm gonna go buy charcuterie stuff. Bye,
Go
everybody.
buy some charcuterie shit, even if it's a Lunchable. Sit down and enjoy it.
Get a Lunchable, lay it out, send us a picture, tag us on Instagram or Facebook or wherever.
Yeah.
And I want to see your charcutes.
Let's see all the charcuterie boards.
The charcutes. Shoot board.
Shoot, Bart.